What's going on, everyone? All right. Look at some videos. We'll probably play some games. I heard the new Destiny came out. Well, expansion. We'll see. We'll see if I get that. Huge lies exposed. Logan Paul has not refunded anyone. I mean, are we surprised by that at this point? I mean, I'm not surprised by that at all.
Your unique tax situation deserves an expert who's just right to do your taxes. Hand off your...
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. If there's ever a time to like a video, it's...
In case you want to know who this is, this guy makes great content. There he is right here. If you want to subscribe to him, this guy's awesome. What? I'm actually not subscribed. I am subscribed to him now. I forgot on my other account I'm subscribed to him.
This one. This needs to be spread because Logan Paul has taken everyone for fools. Now, if you're keeping up with the news recently, Logan Paul and KSI are gallivanting around Australia.
Yo, that is crazy to me. Like, people really fighting each other over Prime. The Prime energy drink that he's holding, that they're holding right here. That's so crazy. Obviously, it's not going on in America. We don't care for that shit. I mean, I saw a whole stack of it over at like a local grocery store. Like over parked in the corner. Just a regular drink that no one wants. But people are like legit going crazy overseas for this. I don't even know what the hype is about for it. I mean, to each his own, but you know. Would I pay like $30 for one of these? Absolutely not.
And greets for Prime, pushing Prime, and overall helping to repair Logan Paul's reputation for being an absolute...
So that's the one thing too. Like, I could go on and on about this. Man, people are really going crazy over this, but there's this huge controversy going on with Logan Paul. I just don't get it. You're really supporting this guy who literally scammed people, right? And at the end of the day, he did scam people. I don't care what other people have to say about it. If you know that your fans aren't getting the product that they should be getting, right? You're keeping everything silent. On top of that, you know, there's evidence of you saying that you were going to pump and dump it. That's a scam, man. That is a huge scam. I don't know why people just buy into content creators' things, whether it be NFTs or other things that they have. It's probably the most stupid thing to do. But I mean, if they want to lose money, by all means, lose money.
Scumbag. None of the Australian news outlets have even brought up or questioned the crypto stuff. I doubt they even can. However, if you do remember, Logan Paul promised the Crypto Zoo victims a refund, a partial refund, which I've criticised and said already that this refund isn't good enough. It has resulted in Logan Paul getting sued. However, he promised it to people who wanted to get out of Crypto Zoo and that he dedicated...
So he's actually getting sued. Okay. That's good to know. I know they were talking about it, but I didn't know that he was actually served legal papers. That looked like a legal document right there that I just saw. That is a legal document.
Sued. However, he promised it to people who wanted to get out of Crypto Zoo and that he dedicated funds to it.
CoffeeZilla is not a criminal. I called him, I apologized. My initial response to his series was that of fire, an ego flare, whatever it is, pride. I'm a fighter at heart, and I was defensive because I know I never scammed anyone with this project. I never made any money, never sold any tokens, and I only had the best intentions going in. But the fact is that suing CoffeeZilla is not going to help CryptoZoo holders, so I do need to focus my attention where it should be, which is on fans and supporters of me. You guys mean the world to me, so I'd like to announce my 3-step plan moving forward. Step 1, Jeff and I are going to burn our Zoo tokens so we have no financial upside in the game, and it will add value to holder tokens. Step 2, we want to offer a rewards program for players who are disappointed in the status of the game. So essentially you're going to be able to burn your base egg or your base animal for the mint price, which was 0.1 ETH or the equivalent in BNB. I am personally committing 1,000 ETH to this, which is about $1.3 million right now for players who want to get out. And then step 3, obviously finish and deliver the game as outlined in the white paper by completing the egg bridge from ETH to BSC for base animals and base eggs, completing the marketplace, and obviously completing the releasing your animals into the wild to...
You know, I think what really would have saved Logan was this, right? All that shady shit that was going on. If he was honest to his fans, to the people would have understood. Right, but instead you were just hiding it for so long, and on top of that, you more than likely weren't going to make the game. Right, you were not going to finish the game. You were just going to leave it as is, like no harm, no foul, until CoffeeZilla made that 3-part series. If CoffeeZilla didn't do that, he wouldn't have actually gone through to try to finish the game. Which I still don't think he's actually going to finish the game.
Through your yield function. To say I am disappointed in how this was handled.
He just needs to refund everybody. Like, give 100% refund. That's really the only thing that he could do to make it right. He has the money.
Is an understatement. There's a full internal investigation going on along with an audit, and we are going to pursue full legal action for whomever needs to be held accountable. If any money is recovered in the process, it'll go right to the community. My sole obligation is to my supporters, and I know this video is long overdue. Here it is. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize for how this has unfolded thus far, and I want people to know that they can trust me and that I'll always take care of the fans and people who support me. I appreciate your guys' patience while we do our internal investigation, and I promise to be transparent and disclose any...
When I found out that Google was doing career certificates and they had one in data analytics, I thought it seems like
any information we find out in the process. And lastly, thank you, CoffeeZilla. You have catalyzed this, and I am very grateful for your work and your investigation, and I mean that. Thank you, bro.
I can pretty much guarantee everyone watching this video right now would assume that the people who wanted to get out and get their refund would have gotten it already. It's been over a month since Logan Paul announced that plan. Logan Paul has not refunded a single CryptoZoo victim to this day. What you're about to read and see from the CryptoZoo Discord is fucking mind-blowing that this is happening after one of the biggest crypto controversies we've ever seen. Are we surprised?
Well, I feel like it's gonna be some bullshit on here. Like people saying they forgive him. Them still waiting aimlessly for their money. I hope we don't see that. I really do. If I do, I'm gonna lose my mind. I am gonna lose my mind.
Though, remember, as soon as Logan Paul made that 3-step plan, he went to his Discord to blame other people about crypto.
Yeah, I remember that.
I will no longer be the scapegoat for anyone's financial decisions.
Yep, saw that.
I was made aware by this by CryptoZoo victims. They actually reached out to me and said, Kavos, we haven't had any communication at all with Logan, and the refunds just don't exist. You can see the CryptoZoo Discord in the background. They sent me a link to join it. It is completely
locked up.
The only thing you can see in the CryptoZoo Discord is the last time Logan Paul
Just
posted in it,
announcements?
which we are coming up to in 2 days, a month ago. This is the last thing he said, and since has given 0 updates, not talked to anyone in the CryptoZoo Discord, and you will see how much they have been trying to get a hold of Logan Paul. He said, "Hey Zookeepers, we are continuing to work hard to further develop and release the game. This is a priority for me personally. In the meantime, I've committed more than $1.8 million for those who do not want to wait for CryptoZoo to be completed. Players will be able to burn their base eggs and base animals for their mint price. As for those who purchase Zoo, it is important to remember that Zoo was created to support CryptoZoo. Zoo was not and is not an investment vehicle. As we conduct our internal exam and audit, we will do our best to ensure a satisfying outcome for all. Thank you for being part of the Discord and community, and I truly appreciate your patience and understanding." Oh, you committed $1.8. Where is it? No one in the CryptoZoo Discord has even gotten their money back. So let's go through it, shall we? I was provided screenshots and evidence from the inside. I can't go in. No one can. It's completely locked out to everyone. But luckily, people on the inside...
That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence at all. He doesn't want the outside people to see what's being talked up in there. I'm not surprised.
Helped me out.
More evidence. More evidence, that's why. If that was unlocked, anybody will go in there. Anybody will take pictures, and all that will be used against them. He probably has up on there, do not share anything on here. I don't know, there might be a TOS on there.
Here, and the CryptoZoo victims reached out to me. What we should really hammer home is the amount of people asking Logan, wanting an update. Just like before, during CryptoZoo, when Logan just didn't tell anyone anything, it's happening again. When refund? At Logan Paul was taken. When refund? So the project is abandoned again. We don't know. Even the 3-step plan is abandoned. Step 1, lie. Step 2, do nothing. Step 3.
Oh my God. That's really what it is. That's literally what it's looking like right now.
Disappear. Any news? At Logan Paul, when refund? This is so sad. Any update? Logan Paul, hi Logan, I see you. Do you have any
God
news?
dang. What are you doing up at 4 a.m.? Obviously, you ain't just waking up. Dang.
Logan Paul, bro, is there going to be a bang
Fourth,
still?
oh my
It's
gosh.
February now. Referencing Logan Paul saying he's going to start the new year with a bang with CryptoZoo. February 14th, hasn't refunded a single victim. Logan Paul was taken. Can you send us an update? I'm pretty sure he's salty right now about lawsuits getting filed against him. I assume nothing will happen until lawsuit is settled, and when it does get settled, he'll be free to abandon this project.
There it is. You know, I had the burp, excuse me. You know what could have saved him right here? This right here. If he would have said, hey, look, guys, I cannot do anything right now until this lawsuit I'm going through is over with. All my time and resources are on this lawsuit. Please respect that. And let me get this taken care of so I could move forward with you guys. Granted, that could have bought him probably a month or whatever. If he would have said that. Probably not even a month. But people still would have been mad, but I feel like it wouldn't be as bad as this. Right? It still would have been bad, but not as bad as this. Because at this point, he does not have an excuse. Him saying, hey, look, I got this big lawsuit I'm trying to deal with right now. All my resources, you know, my time, my energy's up in this right now. Once I get this settled, then I could move forward.
Probably. That is no excuse, because clearly there are victims who aren't taking legal action, who just want some money back. Logan, you promised them, you haven't updated them on shit, and most importantly, You haven't refunded a single victim a month later. You can't promise people stuff, not update them, and then get angry, which I presume you will do, when they're wondering where the hell their money is. You should keep asking him on Twitter, where he shows himself as a successful, honest person. Let me know if you get blocked or not for mentioning CryptoZoo in his comments. There were allegations of people just getting blocked for mentioning CryptoZoo to Logan.
I'm Cupid, Visible's newest spokes deity. You know my brother, Cupid? He thinks you need someone else to be fulfilled.
Which doesn't come as a huge shock, since one of the CryptoZoo victims who reached out to me told me that blocking was something they did also in the Discord. Those guys in there are all good guys, man. OG's been there since day one and are all banned. Look at this, showing a leaderboard of the most active members of CryptoZoo Discord. Number 3, 4, and 6, all banned. The more you type and more messages you post in the CryptoZoo Discord, your rank goes up. Takes a lot of your life in the past 2 years to get your rank that high on Discord, and then they get banned for speaking out about the lies and the scams of the game. Do we know when we can expect 0.1 ETH per egg and basic animal? Nope, 9 more days and we'll have been waiting a month again. And this is coming from one of the highest ranked members of the Logan Paul CryptoZoo.
The moderator's gonna see that. The moderator's gonna ban them. They're just going to keep banning, essentially until there's no one left to ban. They are trying to silence the people. That's horrible. That is very bad.
Discord. That's how you know things are fucked. Oh my, lie after lie. This week would be so nice to have some news. Nah, I don't think so. Logan's with KSI. We'll go Sydney this week. How the hell does Logan Paul want to get some trust back, like he said in the video?
Yeah. He's literally out on tour, you know, with KSI doing stuff for Prime. That's what he's focused on.
Silence.
He's like, CryptoZoo? Oh, nah, man. Nah, we ain't thinking about that. You know, hey, that's in the past, man. That's in the rear view mirror. That's behind me. No, hey, we focus on Prime Energy, man.
For 3 weeks, now a month.
I'm actually surprised that he's still part of. I'm surprised Prime isn't like getting hit hard because of Logan.
Get some communication. Few days and it'll be 1 month. Bruh, where refund, eh? When refund? Logan, is that you? Almost a month and no updates. Is there a general timeline on the refund? How do we refund? When refund? Here's a message from someone who thought they were getting their money back. The worst is, I actually thought I was getting 20k back from Logan. How dumb, like fooled me again. Another user saying, Prime doing sponsorships and getting a Super Bowl commercial. I'm starting to believe that all this apology video and refund program was another lie to keep people shut up and stop flooding his social media with references to the scam, which was really hitting him during this time. Just like BO coming as a dev.
The people know. The people know what's going on.
Right before the release of 99 Originals. Here's some new screenshots I got sent today. Don't hold to the team's word. It's common sense now. They don't do anything they promise. Someone said, need CoffeeZilla to make a new video and call Logan out again before when refund. At Logan Paul, suck a dick. So how is the 3-step plan going? Going great. We still in the step 0. I mean, what the actual fuck? The guys who've been ignored by Logan for ages when they were investing in CryptoZoo. Logan announces his 3-step plan and again, completely ignores them. Hasn't given a single update to the 3-step plan. Hasn't reassured anyone. No one knows what's going on. No one's got their money back. He said it's his priority.
And I want people to know that they can trust me and that I'll always take care of the fans and people who support me.
Think about this. Can you really trust somebody that went to Japan and recorded a suicide? Can you trust somebody like that? I'll tell you one thing. I don't forget the past. It's always in the back of my mind.
Absolutely not. Clearly you're off in Australia. Clearly crime is your priority. You've just left these people down by the wayside, locked the Discord so you think no one's going to get into it. It is just complete and utter bullshit. Like the video right now of you at home, thought he actually just refunded people, and now you're learning for the first time, actually, no one has had a refund. It doesn't take much to refund people. If your plan that you laid out was too complicated, then just send people their fucking money back. The 3-step plan is bullshit anyway, but clearly there are some CryptoZoo victims who are just going to take the L, they don't want to go the legal route, and they want some money back. Anything. And that's fine too. That's their prerogative. But there isn't a way to do it. That is why you can't stop talking about things like this. People are like, it's been a month, Kavos, how can you still talk about Logan Paul scamming? This shit is still going on. He's still a scumbag. I'm in a Discord server with the CryptoZoo victims, with Attorney Tom, the lawsuit server. I'm talking to the people who have been scammed. But yeah, like the video, spread this video, because it's absolute joke. I can't say I'm surprised, but I definitely thought, until I got reached out to by the CryptoZoo victims themselves, I thought he already refunded them. I'm sure we'll see some PR statement or something from Logan now that this has been called out. It's just too little too late. You made one of the most controversial crypto projects ever, and instead of doing everything you can every day to get the people who deserve it their money back, or whatever you promised them, you fall back into your old habits of ignoring everyone. I don't know how people support Logan still. I don't know how people go on Twitter and still love him all the time. You guys are all fickle as fuck, whoever does that. Grow a fucking backbone. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and until next time.
I mean, that's what happens when you have a cult following. And I think Logan Paul has a cult following, where they're just completely blinded by what's actually going on, what you're actually doing. I don't know. It's sick, man. It's sick. A lot of people worry about Aiden Ross. Oh, let's see this.
Ready to be an e-commerce pioneer? Our baked-in premium plugins give you the best ingredients to customize.
Throughout the history of YouTube, there's of course been no shortage of creeps on the platform. However, there's always existed
See it? I'll wait. See if you get it. Let's continue.
one champion atop this mountain of weirdos, one alpha goober who is more laughably pathetic and cringe and more dangerously unhinged than all of the rest. His name used to send shivers down the spines of all parents who had teenage girls in their household. His name has long since been forgotten like an ancient threat. He's like the Sauron of YouTube, the Thanos of online accused predators. His name is Onision. This is someone I've covered quite a few times on...
You know what's crazy? When I clicked this video, I thought it was that guy from Vampire Diaries. You know who I'm talking about? The brother of the main guy. Damon, I think that's his name in the show. I don't know his actual name in real life. I thought that was him.
On the channel over the years, and we're going to be talking about him again because he is now facing his biggest lawsuit yet for his alleged grooming and solicitation of pictures of underage.
Gosh, what is wrong with... What's wrong with... Oh my gosh, I feel like this happens a lot with content creators, streamers. Like, what is wrong with them? Oh my gosh, not another one.
Girls, as well as a lot of other really awful things that he has been accused of over the years. Talking about Onision in 2023 is like
Hold on,
talking
I gotta
about...
turn this dang fan off.
about a 1970s obscure action movie villain that no one remembers. It's just been so long since anyone's actually talked about him outside of just mentioning all of his absolute degeneracy or laughing at him for when he embarrasses himself. Even though he's not active on YouTube, he is still active on Twitter and posts just unbearable, unreadable garbage. Things like, "What if I hugged you and then buried my tongue deep inside your asshole?"
I wouldn't be surprised if he said something along those lines.
Hole, and then I fished around in there for dingleberries. Would you like that? Would you like that, my naughty princess? Would you get squirty for me? Like, absolutely awful vomit-inducing shit. So he'd get dunked on Twitter still as just a
Why is this guy
bag,
not...
but he wasn't really a YouTuber anymore for the last, like, 4 or 5 years. I'll go ahead and give you, like, a brief history of him, since
I don't know
sure
who he
most
is.
of you don't even remember the shit stain that he left on the internet. I'll give you a little lore recap. He started making shit all the way back in 2007, but really what blew up his channel was this video, the banana song, I'm a Banana. It was a viral video that really popped off, and it's during that era of YouTube where everything was just like XD random and making silly songs like spoon, spork, I got a spoon, a spork, sporky spoon, like that kind of awful shit. He capitalized on that genre, and from there grew 3 channels with over 1 million subs each, one of them over 2 million, which for its time was unheard of. He was one of the biggest channels YouTube had for years. He was absolutely massive. And then he started letting that power get to his head. He started falling into a lot of controversies, but by far the biggest one was he had a website where his audience of mostly young teenage girls would send pictures of themselves that he would grade. He'd grade.
How do you even do that? Like, how do you even start something like that without getting in trouble? Like, you're really going to have underage girls, I'm not even calling them, they're not women, girls, send you a picture of themselves and you're rating them. Man, I don't know, man. This world's just so fucked up, man. I don't get people, man. Oh my God.
Grade them on their attractiveness, on their bodies and shit like that, and he would critique them and talk about these pictures that little girls were sending to him.
How
the authorities didn't kick down his door and rip him out of his banana costume for all this shit, I will never fully understand, because there's a lot of
that's a mystery on its own right there. How did this man not get caught at the very start of this?
Substantiated evidence about all of this. So you can immediately see that this is a fucking awful person. This is a bad guy, and the controversies only continued to grow over the years. It got to a point where Chris Hansen investigated him. I think
Chris Hansen got him?
And all the awful shit he's done. And he never really faced repercussions for these actions. He even still tried to, like, capitalize off some of the shit. He started an OnlyFans page which focused on cuck porn of him. It's not even really worth going down that road, but yeah, he started an OnlyFans for even more
people subscribe to that
shit that he was into and trying to sell. He had an appearance in court a couple years ago where everyone was laughing at him because he showed up in a bulletproof vest. He was actually suing Chris Hansen, but ended up suing the wrong Chris Hansen. And Onision is so unbelievably fucking stupid. He's an absolute bumbling idiot that he decided to represent himself in court. As you can imagine, this was a complete mockery of the legal system, and everyone was laughing at him because he went there in a fucking bulletproof vest, represented himself, and he looked like an extra out of a John Wick film. And now, fast forward to 2023, and he is facing by far his biggest lawsuit yet, They put out a statement a few days ago breaking down everything. The entire 48-page lawsuit is available to read and download if anyone really wants to see all of the details. Here are 5 counts alleged in the filing. This is just an article breaking down the situation, but this is all from the actual complaint.
Sex trafficking? What? Civil remedies for personal injury related to possession and distribution of child porn. Oh my god. Oh my. Civil remedies for personal injuries related to sex trafficking, age 18. Okay. Oh my gosh.
You can see it's very serious shit here. They're pulling no punches. This is the full knuckle sandwich they're coming after Onision with, and rightfully so. All of these allegations are disgusting, and he absolutely does need to be held accountable for years upon years of this kind of behavior.
100%.
So I'm very curious to see how all of this plays out. This is a big deal for sure, and one that undoubtedly will be very interesting to see unfold. I am, however, excited to see Onision's newest breakdown video that he'll likely make for this. He's notorious for filming himself, having a meltdown, and leaning into the controversy where he tries to make like a mockery of it. So he like just has these over-the-top breakdowns, spitting and screaming and shitting and pissing, all about people, you know, being mean to him. But those are usually just trying to farm off of the drama, so he tries to like clout goblin his way into a couple extra views for some ad revenue. This one I think is far more serious for him, since this carries huge sentencing should he be found guilty on all of these things. Like, this is not a light lawsuit. At least
no, what I just read right there was it's horrible.
It seems like this could be an absolute.
That's probably minimum like 25 years. Right? It's too much. Like, all that was too much.
I don't know if he's gonna be his usual deplorable attention farming self off this case here, but I guess we'll just have to see. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit, and that's about it. So yeah.
Do 2 W2s make a W4?
Are you kidding?
Harry Potter and the Forbidden Game. What?
Harry Potter and the Forbidden Game.
Here I am with the new game, Harry Potter Legacy. Sorry about that, everybody. I did not know about the whole situation behind that game, so instead, we're going to be playing the new Rick and Morty game. I feel like I need to apologize.
I'm just as confused as Aspen right here.
Ooh, does he know? Oh, does he know about the situation?
Apologize again. I did not know that the dude who makes that game was a sexual weirdo. So instead, we're going to be playing Overwatch 2. Okay, apparently the team behind Overwatch was doing some really messed up stuff behind the scenes. So okay,
he's just gonna go through so many games that have some type of controversy behind it. How many games is he gonna go through?
Some really messed up stuff. Okay, apparently the director on that game was fired for unspeakable acts. So we're doing Dead Space.
Don't play that.
I did not know that EA was funding a Blood Diamond mining operation.
Dang.
I am trending on Twitter. People are calling me more evil than Voldemort.
Dang.
So instead we're going to be playing. Sonic fans are now attempting to sue me for defamation. I don't think that's how it works, but just to be safe, we're going to be playing Last of Us Part 2 instead, gamers. I made a big mistake.
Sorry,
I'm in
gamers.
a lot of trouble today. sorry. I did
Sorry
not
for
realize
liking
Last
that
of Us
game.
2 was a woke type game. So instead, we're playing the most unwoken game, Sleeping Dogs. I did not know that Square Enix had retroactively added NFTs to that game.
Bro,
So instead, we're
what were you
playing
thinking?
WWE 2K22. That was a fucking disaster.
Damn.
Apparently, Hulk Hogan has been saying crazy shit. I don't want any kind of evil energy. On
At this point, we just
Hogan.
can't play any games. It sounds like.
Going back to the classic.
What's the
SmackDown
Hulkster
versus
doing now?
Raw 2004. This is a different, non-controversial game with no.
Yeah, you got to go back to the N64 days.
So today we're going to be playing Fortnite.
Is he bad?
I'm
I don't know.
going to be using the Will Smith skin. I
Oh,
just now
no.
found out about the Will Smith situation.
Yeah.
So instead, we're going to be playing. I just don't like
Valorant.
Valorant. So
That's-
instead, I'm
I don't
playing,
like Valorant.
Bad Boys 2. I'm
I think you could have some things to say about Riot.
sorry to all my fans that were upset about the previous
Yeah.
game. I forgot that Bad Boys 2 also had Will Smith in
Yeah.
it. So instead,
Yeah.
we're going to be playing
It's a good
Shark
movie.
Tale. Even though it wasn't Will Smith who voiced him in the video game, I feel like just out of respect to the families.
Can't
I
do Men in
shouldn't play
Black.
the game that was a bad call. We're playing Gex.
True.
This game is
Yeah.
rated E.
Let's go back to
It's a classic
64.
game.
There's nothing wrong with this.
Everybody here loves Gex.
Nobody can get mad
This
about
is
this.
the
What about
only
Mario
game I
Kart
trust.
64?
Ah, ancient Chinese level. I'm
Uh,
Kung Fu. You can be a
Yeah,
warrior.
yeah, he's got to play a different
my
way.
God.
All 3 chakra stones. With a level 6, you get egg roll.
He's got to get it.
Today we're
Spider-Man.
going to be playing Spider-Man 2.
Hey. Oh my gosh.
Donkey is a fucking legend.
Man. GameCube failing. I do want to see that. I think that was Aspen's. If I'm not mistaken.
Breathe in and know that vaping nicotine can actually increase feelings of stress.
Yet some vape companies get rich telling you it's a stress reliever.
So let's call it what it is. It's a breath of stress air.
For that, let me see. Oh, dang, guys. I got to do something real quick. I'm going to have to get off.